Hey, my name is Phil. I've been going through this Lyra Starter game that Epic released recently. It's so amazing. Oh God, I love Epic. It only came with 3 prototype weapons, so I've been going through and trying to make some other common weapons. And I thought I'd just make this tutorial for anybody that was interested in doing the same thing. This may not be the exact way you're supposed to do it, but I mean it's working well and it uses the systems that they have. So yeah, let's get started. First, we're gonna go and make a home for it. I've been putting mine into a plugin, but we're not gonna do that for this tutorial. Yeah, I'll just add a folder, and we'll just make I don't know, a double barrel shotgun maybe, because I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have a double barrel. Okay, shotgun. Double barrel shotgun. Alright. We have a home for it. We'll go over to this shooter core content plugin, into the weapons, and just go to the shotgun. And again, this might not be the way you're supposed to do it, but I mean, this is the way I've been doing it, and it seems to work really well. Alright. There's probably a much quicker, more efficient way, but I don't know what it is. So take everything in here, duplicate it. Alright, then search for 2, because everything that we just made is going to have a 2 at the end of it. Actually, yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is grab the gameplay queue notify, and we're going to bring it over to the gameplay queue notify folder. Move here. I'm just doing this so I don't forget. There we go. Alright. Shave that off. And then double barrel shotgun. I'm going to save that. Or I'm going to copy that. Alright. Okay, so that is now in the right folder. It needs to be, the gameplay queue notify needs to be in that folder. Or if you want to put it in the shooter core folder, that's fine too. But it needs to be there. And it'll tell you, it'll let you know if you don't have it in the right folder. Alright, let's go down to shotgun again. Search for 2. Grab everything that has 2 at the end of it. We're going to take that over to our folder that we just made. Double barrel shotgun. Move here. Alright. Now, 2's still in the search. That way when we change the name, it'll go away. Oh. Just rename all of these to whatever weapon you're making, and make it consistent. You're going to want it to be consistent because you're changing a lot of names as we go through this. You'll see. Shotgun. Net shooter. Huh. Boink. I might just cut some of this because it's going to take a minute. Whoa. Oh, I see. I understand. There was 2 reload. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to change that one. We don't need that one. Actually, we would need that one. It's the other one we don't need. We'll fix that in a second. Alright. Super interesting tutorial. Fun to watch. Again, some of these, there's probably a better way to do it. I didn't mean to double click that. Some of these, there's probably a better way to do it, or it's unnecessary, but for me, I just like to be thorough so that I don't go back and have to fix a bunch of stuff. There we go. like this can probably get reused quite a bit. However, the reticle one, oh yeah, let's go here. Yeah, this is why we watch a tutorial, rename stuff. There's a lot, again, a lot of renaming of stuff. Okay. Alright, let's fix you, guy. So I renamed a reload, if I'm not mistaken, a reload, but it was for the net shooter, which is not what I wanted. Double barrel, gosh, let's delete you because you're the net shooter one. Yes. And rename you. The net shooter is a prototype weapon that they have. I actually based the grenade and rocket launchers off of that net shooter. Yeah, not going to talk about that in this tutorial. Okay, so everything is renamed with DB shotgun instead of just shotgun. It's in a folder for DB shotgun in the content weapons folder. Okay, now we start with, if you don't get anything else from this tutorial, the most important thing for this process is starting with the data pickup, or the pickup data, weapon pickup data, because from there you'll be able to, you'll change the stuff and then you'll open it, and it's just like a waterfall effect. You'll see. Okay. Tell you what. Before we do that, let's take the shotgun. This isn't necessary, but if you are looking at these weapons over here and you're like, oh man, how do you get those? I'm about to show you. However, I'll put a timestamp or something so that you know where you can go to skip this part, because it's not necessary. Alright, we're going to export. Which one? This one. Alright. I don't keep the M, so skeletal mesh, it's just SK for me. And I have, oh yeah, I have a folder that I just keep all that in. Like, here's my project folder. I keep an external content thing where I do exports and imports and everything. So I would put it in export, again, not necessary. And I've already exported it here. Okay. Bring over Blender. And if you're not familiar with Blender, again, this isn't necessary, but it's super easy to get. Download it and you're good to go. It shouldn't require any special stuff. Import FPX. Go to that folder. Shotgun. Yeah. Import. Okay. You see, I was messing with these other ones over here. Let's see here. For a double barrel shotgun, let me hide this real quick. H. And there we go. Oh man, I guess take away that front part and put another barrel. Oh, that'll work. I'm probably going to cut all this out just because this isn't a Blender tutorial, but if y'all are interested, I mean, you know what, no, I'll take all this. Yeah, I'm going to cut all this. Delete vertices. All right. Okay. Okay, it's got 2 barrels now. 2 barrels, sort of. Okay, who cares? Where was it hidden? Shotgun. Hidden. There we go. Alright, now this part is I'm probably going to leave in because it's important. This right here. Select this. Clear. And keep transform. Right? Now you're going to have root, and then root, grip. Root, grip. I don't know exactly what's necessary, but I rename these because it doesn't work if I don't. And then, yeah, it's up here now. Here we go. This one goes here. Root, grip. That seems to be the only way that I can re-import it into Unreal Engine and go straight onto the shotgun skeleton without having to make a new skeleton, if that makes sense. You'll see in a second. If it works, if I'm doing it right. Done this a couple times and it seems like I mess it up every time. Select the skeleton first and then the mesh. Export FBX to imports, and let's do skeletal mesh. What is this? A double barrel shotgun. And then this is other, yeah, here we go. Selected objects. Take off add leaf bones. I think those are the rest of its default settings, I think. So just make sure it doesn't have add leaf bones and it's selected objects. Yeah. Export. Back over here. I'm just going to put it right in that folder because why not? The folder that we made. Import. Let's see if it works. Shotgun. Select the shotgun skeleton. I don't create any materials. The rest of it should be the same. Make sure it's skeletal mesh. Import. Good. Alright. Feels like I've messed that up like 10 times. Alright, it should be in here. Click on it. This is the material. Shotgun. Boom, look at that. It looks basically the same, it just looks like the bottom barrel's bigger or sticking out. Now it's a double barrel shotgun. Look at that. Alright, save. One more thing before we're done with the mesh, we're done with Blender. Click on just the mesh because you need a static mesh also. SM. Same, everything should be the same, yeah. Yep, boom. Alright, we should be done with Blender. Save. And let's see here, yep. Import. Double barrel shotgun. No skeletal mesh. No materials. Import. Okay. Click on it real quick. Again, all of this isn't necessary. You can just use the skeletal mesh from the shotgun or from the rifle or whatever it is. This is just in case you want to make it look different. It's still just a prototype weapon. Shotgun. Alright, look at there. Looks wrong. Oh, because I took those things. You know what? It doesn't matter. Alright. Looks amazing. Okay. Now we're going to go to the weapon pickup data. This is where you start to change everything. Alright. Double barrel. Where we got? Ah, boom. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Double barrel shot. gun. Copy that because I'm going to be using that a lot. Okay, DB shotgun. Oh, I didn't even do it. Alright, so change the static mesh, change the ID, the item description? I don't know what the I don't know what the ID stands for. It's the inventory or the equipment ID basically. Okay, now that you've changed it, go to browse to it. Oh, I'm going to put you up here. Browse to it. Alright, here it is. Okay, now just I'm going to go through this quickly because there's a lot. Alright, change the display name, change the weapon ID, change the display name when equipped. You can change how much ammo it has. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll leave that as it is right now. Here's the skeletal mesh appearance. I don't know what that goes to, but it doesn't matter because it needs to get changed. Boom. Alright, display name for appearance. Again, this part is probably not super necessary because it's very similar. We don't actually change these, but in case I wanted to change them in the future, I have them, which I probably will. Okay, now this, we need to go to this. This is the weapon ID. Browse to it and open it. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the only thing. Weapon ID. And yeah, that's already changed. And I'm not changing these. So we can go ahead and close the pickup data and the ID. Save all. Okay, now it's three things to change here. We've got the instance, weapon instance, the ability set, and the weapon itself. Okay, that's three things in the weapon ID. We'll browse to all of them and open them. You're probably thinking, hey, why don't you just go into the folder and open them one by one? Because this way I know I'm doing it in order. I know that sounds silly, but after getting mixed up so many times trying to make the weapons that I made already, this is the most reliable way to do it straight through without having to go back and, oh, what I miss? Why is it doing this? So, just so you know, open up these three things. Now that we're done with this, we can leave it, yeah. Okay, weapon instance. There's not really anything to change here because it's basically the same weapon, essentially. This is stuff like spread and heating up spread, how much more accurate you want it to be, kneeling or aiming or all that stuff. This is so amazing what they've done with this. I can't think epic enough. It's amazing. Yeah, animations and stuff, it's all the same. Even though it says rifle, it's the same animation. Okay, so weapon instance actually, for this weapon, is fine. We're going to leave it. I'm going to miss something, I know it. It's okay. Alright, ability. This needs to change. The fire and the reload needs to change. Really, this doesn't need to, but again, if I want to change it in the future. So fire, gameplay ability, and reload, gameplay ability. GA, gameplay ability. If you're not familiar with gameplay abilities, I'm not going over it for this tutorial, not really, because there's a lot to it. This is just to get you set up with a similar prototype weapon that you can change yourself. Alright, save. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm adding aim down sights to my weapons, like my sniper over here. Just hold on to that for a second. I'll go to the sniper or here. Just so you understand what I'm talking about, sniper ability set, I'm going to be adding ADS, aim down sights, to all of the weapons instead of the character, so that I can decide which one I want. Right now it's just whenever I use the scoped, the aim down the scope on the sniper rifle, it cancels out the character's ADS, so it's not over the shoulder. But what I want to do is take that completely off the character. Not important. I probably didn't have to say that. However, that's what I'm doing. I'm working on the sniper right now, so that's why I'm so excited about it. Alright, so we changed fire and reload, and nothing else needs to change. Save it. Get it. Oh, no. Open up those two things. Or just open up the gameplay ability weapon fire. That's the only one we need to open up. Alright, let's go back to the BDB shotgun. And I couldn't find a way to do it. Oh yeah, just so you know, here's the Niagara effects, like the systems. I don't really do special, or not special effects, but like the effects, I don't do a whole lot with those. However, it's good to know if you want to take them out or change them or whatever. So it's right here. And if you need to change the muzzle position, because like on the sniper rifle it's obviously longer, you can do that here. Where was it? It doesn't matter. Not that important. Okay, you can play in here all you want. I'm making a simple weapon. However, we have to open up as the blueprint, go over to the skeletal mesh, right here, skeletal mesh. This changes it to the one we want. Viewport. Alright. Look at that. You can see through it because this was hobbled together, so whatever. But there's the new mesh that we made. Skeletal mesh. Boom. I wish I'd have changed that. You know what? Let's, just so you know, if you want to make changes, and you didn't know you could do this, let's say, so that I know for a fact that it's the right one, I'm going to take this right here, or this right here, and okay. Yeah. And just lift that up ever so slightly because that looks weird. And since this is just a tutorial, I'm going to change this later. Alright. Okay. Again, export. Imports because it's importing into the project, if that makes sense. You can do however you want. Where is it? The Lyra shotgun. Re-exporting to the same file. Export. And then here, all you have to do is find the skeletal mesh and re-import base mesh. Hey, yeah, okay. Alright, so now I can see the difference. I just wanted to make sure that whenever I'm holding it, I know that I'm holding the correct one and not the shotgun, which looks almost identical from the front or from the back. Alright, this one should be done. There's other stuff you can do, but again, super simple. Alright, if y'all have any questions, I guess you can put it in the comments. Exit out of that. Here we are in the gameplay ability fire. Let's change the damage. That's where you want to change how much it does. If you're not familiar with gameplay abilities and effects, this is just the effect of doing damage. And you would come into here down to the thing that I just closed. Gameplay effect, executions, index, yeah, calculation modifiers. Just look at this screen right here. This is what it looks like. And you want to change this to number right here. Since it's 2, we'll just double the damage. Super easy. Look at that. Bam. Now whenever I shoot this double barrel shotgun, it's going to do twice the damage. I don't know if that's how it works in real life, but who cares? This is a video game. Alright, you can change the fire delay. This is the, again, the gameplay ability. You can change the fire delay. I'll change that to, I don't know, 1.5. That makes sense. Oh, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can change how much ammo it takes every time you shoot. I believe that's in the instance. Let's go and look. I haven't actually done this before, so welcome to the Learning Club. I am also a member. Bullets per cartridge. Oh, look. Yeah, okay, so... No, that just tells you how many shots. It doesn't take more ammo. Alright, so we'll push that off to the next tutorial. Okay, alright, I'll just exit that. Here it is. We got the gameplay ability. Very important. This can stay the same if you're just doing the same weapon. Oh, I know. No, I'm going to keep that the same. Okay. Sorry. Getting really excited because it's getting closer to the end. Here you need to go to the gameplay queue tag firing. Change that. Actually add a new one. So here's the weapon. If you're not familiar with these either, then do what I'm doing. Go to weapon, add subtag. We're going to go db shotgun dot fire, and oh yeah, well, just put it in the default gameplay tags because I'm putting them in this plugin. But yeah, you can just, it doesn't matter. All right, cool. So now we have a new tag specifically for this weapon's firing. You can change the costs. We're not going to go over any of that. Oh hey, wait a second. Look at there. Takes 2. Boom. Learning Club. Oh, that's kind of cool too. Look, they have made such an awesome project, and even just going through this, every single time I go through this, I learn something new, and it's amazing. So, I've changed, I think, everything that I need to for this one. We're not changing any input cues. Alright, so now we need to go to the gameplay queue notify that we had set up. I'm sure that's important. I don't worry about it right now. Excuse me. Where is our DB got? Where we go? Again, I found that in the gameplay queue notifies folder. On burst. And you know what? I'm not going to change anything for this because it's essentially the same weapon. It just takes two ammunition and does twice the damage. I'm not going to change the effects because this is just a prototype weapon. So, but we do need to go to defaults. If you want to change the sound, actually, you know what? I am going to make my own custom sound because chances are you're going to want to know how to do that. So first, we'll change the gameplay queue tag. It's down in weapon, double barrel shotgun, fire. Now, whenever the gameplay ability sends this tag, this will pick it up, and this is the gameplay queue that will get notified. All right, here's the sound. I don't know what MSS is. Not going to guess, but I'll go find it, make another one, or excuse me, duplicate it. We're going to go double barrel shotgun. Double barrel. Oh, shoot. Alright. I'm going to take that, just for my edification, over to the... where's my folder? Oh, this is to the double barrel folder. Boom. Yeah. Alright, find that M. I'm sure that stands for music, maybe. Alright, click on it, save. If you want to change the sounds there and here, there's a ton of them, because there's a ton of them. Alright, I might take out the sweetener because it sounds silly to me. Is it down at the bottom? Yes. So, just for me, I'm going to take out the sweetener so it doesn't sound so, you know, it sounds, I don't know why. Maybe, okay. Again, not super important. This is not necessary. You can just leave it the way it was. But if you want to change around the sound, it's all in here, and I will not be going over it. I did take out the sweetener, though. Hopefully that's the way you do it. Probably not. Again, this is not my forte. I'll save it. Make sure that that's the one. Oh, did I change? Oh, let me browse to it. I'm just going to put fire on the end because I want it to be similar. Okay, good. Now, fire. Now, gameplay ability. Whenever you fire, you do the input. This will do the gameplay cue, the gameplay cue. This is the gameplay cue. It does stuff with the weapon. I'm not going to go over it. Basically, it fires the weapon. Not important. And it'll play this mixed sound. Oh, please be mixed sound sample. That's okay. That doesn't matter. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. I think this is all we need for here. It's now going to take 2 ammunition, hopefully. That's what that means. Alright. Got the weapon reload. Yeah, no, I think that's it. Honestly, I think that's it. It's not supposed to be doing that. It comes and goes. I don't know why it does that. It's okay. Am I still recording? Yes. Tell you what, let's add a note to one of these guys. Hold Alt and drag. Now I click on it. Make sure it's in details. Go down to this little guy right here. It's in Lyra? We'll say Lyra. Lyra, weapon pickup. The data. You want to change it to double barrel shotgun. Look at there. There's our little guy. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, but I didn't bring in the news. See, this is the static mesh. So I didn't. Hold on. I can do that real quick. Boom. Export. Boom. Where is it? Right here. Export. Let's go to static mesh. I know, again, not important, but I like to be thorough at least when I can, and whenever I kind of know what I'm doing. Re-import base mesh. Now it's going to have that little hump, so we know it's the right one. Okay. Look at there. Little hump. Beautiful. Let's see if it works. It's not going to work. Something always goes wrong. I mean, it's going to work, because... Okay, that works. The only way I know for certain that it is doing extra damage, I'm going to have to bring in another character. Hopefully bringing in another one is not going to crash my Clients. It's not going to, actually, no. It's not going to crash my recording because I don't have the beefiest computer. Here we go. This should work. Look at that chugging along. Look at you. Alright, see how much damage it does. Oh, 24, 24. Okay, cool. So let's... This is the other shotgun. This is the original shotgun. Oh, gosh. Look at that. 12, 12, 12, 12. Oh, that's amazing. It works. I don't know what else to say. It does headshot. Yeah, headshot damage. Oh, this is the... Let me just make sure... I got these working the other day. Let me do this one. That's better. This is the grenade launcher. Sorry. Yeah, I'm mature. Alright. They seem to be replicating okay. So, yeah. Alright, now we've got all kinds of weapons. And then a double barrel shotgun. Okay. If you're wondering why yours looks like a pistol, it's because they didn't include a skeletal mesh of the little healing thing. So I just exported the static mesh, put in a single bone, and then re-exported it. That's really all you gotta do. Okay. I think that's it. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section. I hope this is helpful, and I hope to keep making stuff, and what I want to do is release a plugin with all of this stuff and then just keep building it and keeping it for free, hopefully. So, alright, thanks. I'll see you in the next video if this works out. Thanks.